And welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I am here with Isaiah. CE. Is it EC or CE?
CE.
I told you, you don't know anything.
You were the one calling EC the whole time in the last video. So
I didn't even notice that, and I watched it.
It's CE. I think I said CE. And Luis is here. We are back with another preview of the Red Combat. Did I say Red Crew or Red Combat? Red Combat, I'm a thing.
you just got to that part, so.
Welcome back to another episode of the Red Combat. We are here to preview UFC 230.
303.
303. Pereira versus Prochazka.
Prochazka or Prochazka?
It's Prochazka.
I thought it was Prochazka.
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 Prochazka. Jiri Prochazka.
2.
Oh, yeah. So, let's get started. What is the first? We're going to go through the whole card.
The first fight of the night is going to be Ian Machado Garry versus Michael Venom Page.
That's the first fight of the night?
Yes.
Really?
Main card,
Yeah.
They might be doing stupid things sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Why is that the first fight of the... Isn't, what's her name? The one that fights in every single card is on there, right?
Josh?
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
Some Brazilian chick, so.
It's probably her just disguised as somebody else.
It's Myra Silva.
Okay, so... Yeah, that's actually a good fight to start on.
Yeah. With the bang.
It started with a bang.
So Ian's undefeated.
Yeah, but he looked bad in the last fight.
And
I got
You got MVP?
No, I got.
Oh, you got Ian?
I think MVP's still a little bit too old.
How old is he? 35?
Like 36.
36?
so he fought in Bellator.
Yeah.
And this is only his second UFC fight.
Yeah, second UFC fight. Looked very good against Kevin Holland. I personally thought Kevin Holland was going to win. Who did you have in that fight?
I thought MVP would win.
You thought MVP would win?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have a feeling. What's his name? Ian's gonna wrestle a little bit.
You think so?
I think
Can he wrestle?
supposedly, I think he has better wrestling than MVP.
Oh, yeah, everybody has better wrestling than MVP.
See, no
But
one's gonna want to stand with MVP.
that's my only question. If Ian pulls a Michael Chandler and doesn't wrestle,
I don't think so. I don't think he's risking that undefeated record.
and the other thing is he like a Conor McGregor type who really can't wrestle? Like that's the two questions because we never seen him wrestle, have we? He's got a good takedown defense, I guess. But like we saw Adesanya versus Pereira, that didn't work. Like so, because well you may know better than me. Well, I guess Luis, you may know too. There's a difference between having good takedown defense and being a good wrestler, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's where it's like, cause Ian Machado definitely has good takedown defense.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean he's a good well, we haven't seen it.
His last 3 fights, a split, unanimous, and a KO, TKO with D-Rod.
Mm-hmm.
He knocked out D-Rod?
Yeah.
D-Rod can't
Not
wrestle.
cold.
D-Rod can't wrestle. He kicked the living hell out of. That was Neil Magny, right?
Yeah.
And then there was the worst fight in the world versus Neil Magny's doppelganger.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal. So
There was a split decision.
I don't know. I want to see MVP. This is MVP's test. My question: if MVP wins, you think they do the Leon thing in England?
They could. Thing is, what are they ranked? What's
Number
I think
7.
MVP's
Ian,
11,
14.
right?
So yeah, 7 for
Oh shit, he's 14.
Number 7 versus
he's
number
still got a long
14.
way, but
But
no,
it-
he's still like a fight away. Maybe it just depends. I think it depends.
It all depends on who he fights after that.
Like, okay. Side note, real quick. Do you think everything in life should be a meritocracy?
What's that mean?
A meritocracy is when you earn it. Like everything should be
Yeah, for sure.
what you earn.
I think in life, yes, but not in the UFC.
Thank you. That's what I mean. And like it'll be nice if in life it works that way.
yeah.
They're gonna go back to England, but when they're not gonna go back to England again this year
No, it wouldn't be this year because Leon's fighting when
in July.
in July.
So they're not going back to England.
But they could do it in January,
I think they would go back to England in March.
in March.
So that would. I think even Page said that he wants to win this one and then try to fight one more.
So I'll give him 9 months to recover.
Okay, well let's go down. Okay, let's say if he wins this one, this is a big win.
He could fight.
Now,
So,
the person he
move him up in the
cannot
rankings?
fight is Shavkat. Because
So,
that
up in the rankings is
But I
Glover
think
Burns,
Usman
Jack
beats him.
Della Maddalena.
he
we
cannot
got-
fight Usman. You're right. Keep going.
So Glover Burns, Jack Della Maddalena, Kobe Covington, Shavkat, Bilal Muhammad, and Kamaru.
The thing is, I think Shavkat and JDM are gonna fight.
Well, that's a bad fight for JDM.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Shavkat's a bad fight
for anybody, yeah. But you're right. He can't fight Usman. He can't fight Kobe. He can't fight Bilal. He can't fight Shavkat. Those four.
Yeah, and I think Burns and Brady are gonna fight.
And that's my question. That was my question. When is Burns fighting?
I think he's fighting Brady in September.
Because that's who
That's
I think he
exciting.
would have
Did you
fight.
say no to Covington?
He can't fight Kobe.
Okay, then he can't fight anybody other than that.
He can fight. He
You
can,
say no to Usman, you say no to Bilal, you say no to Shavkat, you say no to Kobe Covington, you say no to JDM.
So what does he?
oh,
go
he can
next?
fight JDM.
Oh, there you go.
He can fight JDM, but JDM. If who's JDM fighting?
He's probably gonna fight Shavkat.
I wouldn't fight that. Like, no.
So then he loses Shavkat, he doesn't really lose his place in the rankings, and he goes against.
Honestly,
but
if look, man, if I'm the what's the 170 division called?
Welterweight.
We have a meeting and we're like, none of us are fighting Shavkat. Like, let's be honest. Like,
You fight Wonder Boy.
he can fight Wonder Boy. Yeah, who?
but Wonder Boy's up in the
MVP.
rankings. It's not.
He's in the rankings.
It's number 9. So he's going to go from number 7 to number 9. Doesn't make sense.
I would do it.
He could only go up.
I mean, it's a good fight. but
Look,
it's-
man,
it's
Masvidal got a title by beating Till Askren and Nate Diaz. Like,
I think
so-
it's timing.
yeah, it's timing. And if you're gonna headline in England, you want to do it MVP.
Yeah.
Like, and then I think
but
he
has
loses.
to win. If he has to win, then.
This is the key. Like, he has, if he beats Ian Garry, which he shouldn't, right? But Ian Garry looked pretty bad in his last fight.
I think it's just boring.
It was just, but I'm not sure he won. Like, the fight was so boring. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you watch Adesanya versus Romero. Like, I don't know why people just say Adesanya won that fight. That fight was so bad that they both lost. I don't know. Look at the goal. See that? That was the offside line. Which says, do you see anything there?
It's pretty much the goal line. That's
Yeah.
all.
So, yeah, I don't know,
I
man.
think Ian.
You think Ian?
wins. Then he could fight Kobe. Beats Kobe.
And then he gets the title. But he has to avoid Shavkat at all reasons.
I think Shavkat beats JDM and then he beats up Ian.
The problem is that Dana White knows this better than anybody. You need star power in the UFC. The stars are leaving, like I said.
Because they're old.
Huh?
They're getting old.
They're getting old. Dustin Poirier, gone. Justin Gaethje, close to gone.
Warrior.
But that's Dustin Poirier.
You said Jake. You said Gagey.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier gone. Justin Gaethje gone. Conor McGregor, close to gone. Michael Chandler, close to gone.
He was actually on this. Conor McGregor was supposed to be on this card.
Michael Chandler, close to gone.
He literally said gone.
Kobe Covington, close to gone. I don't know if you consider Usman a star, but
I did in his prime.
yeah, but gone.
The only star they have right now is Sugar.
Sean O'Malley and
Holloway.
Max Holloway's
Yeah.
close to gone.
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski close to gone. So they have a lot of guys who are close to gone. Ilya Taporia, if he beats Max Holloway, I think he becomes a second star.
What's the money line on this one?
O'Malley's like their one right now. But outside of that, John Jones close to gone. Like, we had the conversation. Alex Pereira.
Oh.
He's old though.
Alex Pereira is old and can't speak a word of English. Adesanya is close to gone. Sean Strickland's not that young.
Hamza can't fight.
Hamza can't fight. So there and you need star power. I'm sorry, Shavkat is not gonna be that.
Yeah, but I don't think they're that much in trouble. I mean, they got people like the No Boys supporting them. You got Donald Trump going to almost every other event. Which president's going to any sports event? I think they're just going as a sport as a whole where they don't need these superstars.
Like they themselves are the star.
Yeah, the UFC is the
Yeah,
star.
for sure.
They are, but now I do think that mainstream will always run the world when it comes to money.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, were you a little disappointed when the McGregor thing got cut?
Yeah, I was.
And,
What did
and
he do?
Honestly,
How did he get injured?
he got injured.
Honestly, it doesn't feel like International Fight Week.
I know
Yes.
it's his foot.
International Fight Week used to be like, and also part of it was bad luck because International Fight Week had a superstar versus a up and comer, which is what we were gonna happen, didn't happen, and then it has a super mega fight, which is normally a John Jones type, is normally a McGregor type, or a hype beast type of fight where I think Masvidal and those guys fought during International Fight Week and MSG, those two fights, right? And this fight just doesn't feel like it's a good card. And we're like really intense UFC fans. Imagine like the casual. I think this pay-per-view is gonna do terrible. If it breaks 200, they'll be lucky.
You don't think it's gonna bring in new fans?
They already fought,
Oh, that's
and
true.
they fought not too long ago.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
What?
MSG?
it's less than a year, right?
yeah,
In November.
November.
And then it would have been different. Like remember when? Did you watch Max Holloway versus Brian Ortega?
Yeah.
So Max Holloway goes and destroys the living hell out of Brian Ortega.
Which he's on this card too.
All right. Yeah, he's on this card as well. Ortega goes away for what, 3 years? Beats up the Korean Zombie, and then but since he went away for such a long time, we were like, whoa, he might be able to do something. Then he goes and the same thing happens with Volkanovski. But like at least there was this type of expectation. When the guy beat you up 6 months ago, we don't expect that much.
Yeah.
It's like it might happen, but we just don't expect that much.
So how bad was the first fight?
It ended in the second round.
Yeah.
It ended in the second round, and then Jiri came back and didn't look great.
You want to talk about that right now? Or you want to talk about that when we get to it?
No, we'll talk about it when we get to it. But what's next? I'm disappointed in Dana White. She let me run.
And Megan White.
Yeah.
We got Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiasson.
Skip.
You got the same record.
Tell me how you truly feel.
Man, I guess Myra Bueno Silva, right?
I think so.
Wait, did y'all predict the last fight? I don't think we predicted.
I got.
I think it was unanimous.
I'm a lean toward. No, I'm a lean toward MVP.
Okay.
I got
Just,
Why?
I
Yeah, I
don't
got
think.
Garry
I don't
as
think
well.
he and Gary's gonna wrestle.
And you just think it's saying.
And I think at that point is a toss up. I don't think. I don't.
Do you think it's a finish or a decision?
Decision.
I think a decision.
Decision.
I think a decision goes for MVP. He has that boring well, not boring, but like that Mayweather style where it's hit you, not get hit.
I think Ian Garry has that more. style.
They do too, and
So
but
it should be like a very.
unless he
Interesting,
wrestles,
yeah.
if they go by what Isaiah said, then he's right. The thing is, we've never seen this guy wrestle, so it's that's what it's gonna come down to because we know that MVP can't wrestle, so that's what it's gonna come down to.
So, Ian MVP, Ian.
Ian by decision.
Yep, and by
Okay.
decision.
I go decision MVP. All right, go ahead.
So Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiasson. Is that how you say her name?
Let me see. God damn, I can't even objectify him.
I thought it was Chiasson.
I was gonna. I'm sorry. We don't normally do that, but I didn't really feel like we had a choice. And so we can't go there. That's 0 for 2.
So they got the same record.
Can you pull up their moms, please?
I don't think that's gonna do much. too much of-
I'm sorry. We gotta figure it out somehow.
Well, it's Brazilian
What is it?
U.S.
Or like their sisters or somebody, or somebody they took a picture with. Something.
How does that decide anything?
Please. That's the way I'm gonna pick this fight.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it.
So this is.
I'm going Silva.
Gwen Silva.
Mom isn't on there, but girlfriend's cute.
Let me see girlfriend.
I mean, all right.
Let me see. All right, I'm going Myra Bueno Silva.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
go
number
with my
3.
cuñada.
Number 3 versus number 7. I'm picking number 3.
I'm gonna go with my sister-in-law, Myra Bueno Silva.
I'll go with Bueno Silva too.
All right, there you go.
Have nothing to do with looks. Or her
Yeah, me
girlfriend's
neither.
looks.
Me neither.
I'll even go one further and say submission.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Didn't she just fight for the title?
Yeah, she lost,
She lost to
obviously.
Penny too.
Again, that's another fight where they both lost.
It was a unanimous decision.
Yeah, that's a fight where they both lost. All right.
Okay. Next fight is Anthony Smith versus Roman Dolidze.
This fight didn't exist. And
I feel like half his card didn't.
is it me or was it like 6 fighters on this fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
it's
Jamal Hill and Roundtree. Then Jamal Hill and Carlsberg. Then Anthony Smith, Carlsberg.
There were so many fighters in this fight, and we ended up with 2 replacements.
this is a light heavyweight,
Yeah.
but Roman is middleweight. He's coming up.
Who?
Roman Dolidze.
Oh, I've seen him before.
He's coming up to
He
light
should win,
heavyweight.
right?
I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
20-pound difference.
They're number 10 and number 10.
Oh, but
in
Anthony
both.
Smith his record's like 75 and 42.
Yeah,
38
he
and
said-
19.
I don't know. He said like after his last fight, he'd be like some pro. He's like, I'm the best fraud checker. I'm like, that's a different way of saying a gatekeeper.
He beat Victor Pelletrino
I
by
did.
submission.
Didn't he say best gatekeeper?
No, that was
No,
Holland.
that was.
Oh, that was Holland.
He's like, I'm a good fraud checker. Well, I'm the fraud checker guy. I'm like,
Oh,
that's a good
fraud
way to put
checker?
it. That you're a gatekeeper.
Yeah. He's definitely a gatekeeper. What's his record?
38 and 19.
38, 19.
That shouldn't even be legal, bro.
He's 35. He's getting up there in age.
Damn. Is my math helping me, or is that 56 fights?
Yeah.
38 and 18?
56
38 and 19?
fights.
No, 57.
57 fights.
Oh, 19. So he's gonna beat 58 fights.
Yeah. But they're ranked number 10 in their weight class. Both.
What?
They're both 35.
Number 10 at 205 means you're not very good. I'm sorry. Can you go through those rankings?
Rankings 205?
Yeah.
205 is with Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Lightweight heavyweight. Anthony Smith. Yeah, where you want to go up or down?
Let's start from the bottom.
Asma Muskarnov, Alonso Mainfield, Dominic Reyes.
Well, stop there. That proves my point. How is Dominic Reyes ranked?
I didn't think he was ranked. But didn't he just win? He just won.
After 7 years. How do you win one fight in 7 years and he's number 11?
Yeah, he went on a losing streak and then
There's not enough pages for him to go through all the fights he
he lost
lost.
to Dominic. He lost to John Jones, and then after that,
He lost to
everybody
Blachowicz. He lost to Jiri.
This is the best guys in the world.
He also lost to. Didn't he lose to Ryan Spann?
True.
Yeah. No, he beat
Who else
him.
did he lose to? There's more people.
He beat him. He beat Span
no, he
by.
didn't.
He lost to.
Oh, then
Lost
I.
to Span, lost to Prochazka, lost
I wrote
to
that down wrong.
Blachowicz, he lost to Jones, and then before that, his last win was in 19,
2019.
5 years ago. Yep, October.
How is he ranked, bro?
Same way Brian Ortega's ranked.
That was worse.
And he's number 3 though.
Brian
Brian
Ortega-
Ortega's number
he's-
3.
Brian Ortega can literally retire. Like, he can literally retire, or he could go lose to a 125er, and he will not stop being third. He has not, like, since he beat Frankie Edgar, he's been third. Like,
Roman's-
these rankings are ridiculous sometimes.
Roman's lost his last 2 fights.
And he's fighting Anthony Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with Anthony Smith.
You have to give it to the division.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Anthony Smith.
That's 20-pound difference.
Like, there's, okay.
Okay, next fight: Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopes.
16 and 3 against 24 and 6.
I think Diego Lopes
Right here.
wins.
Fight of the night?
Yeah. I think so.
You said fight of the night.
Do you think he goes to submission or do you think he goes to knockout?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'll say this about Ortega. He has like this weird style where he kind of just
His last 2 fights
takes
were
damage but walks you down until you break.
his last 2
Okay.
fights
He
were
even-
against the same
He
person.
even did that against Holloway and Volkanovski.
But they didn't break.
They didn't break because they don't get tired. But he did that against. The only one he didn't do against was Curry and Dom. He just outclassed Curry. But he did it against what's his name, Jair this past time. Then he did it against Cub. Did it
He-
against Frankie.
I'm sorry, but I think those levels are different. And I think this guy might be the real deal.
This guy is the real deal.
And
But
and
he's tough.
it's
He
like,
just fought not too long ago, I thought.
Who?
Yeah, he fought on 300.
can you dominate this guy on the ground?
I think Ortega has better jiu-jitsu.
Better
And
than Diego?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I mean, we saw Diego get, what was his first fight? It was short notice, but he fought the
he
Russian
almost
dude.
got him.
Yeah, but then we see him get controlled on the ground.
But that wasn't jujitsu. That was more wrestling.
Yeah.
That was different.
But I think
And that guy's legit. That guy's
Yeah,
undefeated.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Ortega's legit too.
No, I'm sorry. I have my issues with Ortega. It's like, And I think Ortega's making a mistake here.
But I will say that I saw an interview with Ortega that he had been planning on going to. I don't know if you saw it. He's going to not 205. He's going up to 155.
That was stupid too. He shouldn't
For-
do that.
For
He got a better chance going to 135.
But he says like for the next year the featherweight title's already booked up. So
Does he know who's in the 155 division?
basically what I'm saying is
Somebody
that-
should get him those rankings.
So if Lopez does beat Ortega, how far up the rankings you think he goes?
his spot.
No, nobody takes that spot. He probably goes fourth. Nobody ever takes his spot for some reason. I don't get it. Like he probably goes fourth. What is?
Mostly, if
Yeah.
he loses or wins, he's still gonna go up to 155.
I'm sorry, but Brian Ortega should not fight and just stay there.
Who would he fight at 155?
It don't matter. You choose. Go through the rankings. Like
Dustin Poirier's not gonna fight him.
Gamrot.
Justin Gage is not gonna fight him.
just go fight Gamrot.
Like, Gamrot, you can fight Oliveira.
That's what I'm saying. You rather go fight Gamrot than go fight these guys that.
Well, I think that he said that the UFC doesn't want to put him against any contenders at 145. So he's trying to go
So
up.
he'd rather go get choked out by somebody at
I guess
155.
so.
Like, what? Where does he get that thinking from?
Does
it
he
was
need
an
money? Is
interview.
that what it is?
Huh?
Does he need
Luis,
money?
this is essentially if like your parents buy you everything, and then you say your parents don't love you. Because this guy has won 2 fights in 8 years, and he's been third the entire time. What do you mean they don't want to put you as a contender? Like, nobody's been treated better than Brian Ortega in the UFC. So it's like literally like
It's like
here,
his rank
take
is,
this Ferrari and you get mad at your mom.
his ranking's like guaranteed. for
Yes,
sure.
it's like
Who did he fight next though? Because to his point, who does he fight next in the featherweight division?
go through a feather.
Well, the only ones on top of them is Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski.
No, he can't fight them too. Nobody can fight them too.
That's the point.
No.
He wants to fight.
Who's
himself.
fourth?
He's not gonna fight Yair.
He's already lost.
Mozart, the Russian, is gonna fight Aljamain probably.
Okay.
But he can wait. That's what he's done his whole career. Why is he fighting now?
'Cause I don't think he wants to. I think he realizes that his prime years are passing him by.
No, they been gone. Right now, you gotta take advantage.
How
of
old
like,
is Ortega?
he can fight Aljamain,
Yeah, but Aljamain's fighting Mozart.
and then every time he loses, he takes 6 years off. So, and his, I'm sorry, but
33. Brian Ortega is 33 years old, so he's still got 2 good years.
until he fights Gamrot, who's gonna step on his face, like no, you can't fight Gamrot. Like go through the 155ers.
Yeah, 155 stats. Yeah, what do you want me to start?
Start at 15.
At 15. Aljamain Sterling, Sean
No,
Strickland. Oh.
What,
Yeah, I was looking at
that pound for pound. Like who is he looking at?
I was like, Sean Strickland. Bobby Green, Rafael Santos,
You beat Bobby
Jalen
Green.
Turner, Benoit Saint-Denis, Dan Hooker. You can fight Dan Hooker.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Yo, Dariush.
Can he?
Renato Montano, Max Holloway. Max Holloway is ranked in the lightweight division.
He is?
Yeah, it's not number 9.
Oh my god.
He's ranked at number
Okay,
9.
where's Dariush?
Dariush is number 7.
By the time Chandler fights, he'll be past Chandler in the rankings.
Oh, I don't know why Michael Chandler is still ranked because he hasn't fought in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Who comes up with these
Okay,
rankings?
man, he can fight Michael Chandler.
I mean, that's not gonna be a money fight.
Michael Chandler can knock him the hell out too.
Michael Chandler will fight him.
Let's not forget this. Michael Chandler can knock him the hell out. Like I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Michael Chandler can wrestle, so it's like Benio Dariush can definitely wrestle.
I
Like
don't know, man. I think.
because but Benio Dariush just lost. Who did he just lose to? He lost to.
Dariush, he lost to.
He lost to. What's the guy that just got suspended?
Oh, Armin.
Sarubian.
He got suspended?
Yeah.
Why he got suspended?
He hit a fan. I'm telling you, don't fuck with the 155 division, man.
Why you hit a fan?
Cause he fuck around and find out. I'm telling you, he reached out over or something, touched him. Charles Oliveira, like don't even look at him.
I'm not saying he can go and be a champion. I'm just saying what I heard in the interview.
We used to put for reiterating.
I'm just saying he shouldn't have said that. And like yeah, I don't know, cause he can fight that Evlov guy.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy's gonna go well. That guy's undefeated. He's boring, but he's undefeated. I think he could beat Aljamain.
You can too.
Look, I think if he loses, he should go to 155. There's no problem with going to 155.
Check the 135 division. He could probably go there.
I don't think so. He's a big 45.
Yeah, he can't make that
He
135.
could, I mean, cut an arm off or something.
Oh, yeah, because he's going to be doing so much better at 135 without an
He's
arm.
so
than
much,
155
he's
with
so
both.
much bigger than Aljamain, and Aljamain can't even make 135 anymore.
Yeah, 135 from the bottom. Pedro Munoz, Jonathan Martinez, Dominic Cruz, Mario Batista.
I don't know if he can be Dominic Cruz.
Song Yadong, Denise Figueredo, Henry Cejudo, Marlon Vera, Peter Young, Carson Hagen, Marab.
We'll see this weekend.
Man, I think Brian Ortega should probably be like a commentator or something.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's like, because he's a good-looking dude. Let's start there. It's like, I think fighting is for guys that don't have other ways out. Like, he's very good. He's the top 5 in the featherweight division. I'm sorry, he ain't 3. I don't care what that says. He's not 3. Like, but
Who would you put in his spot?
And who's spot? Yari Rodriguez?
he can fight
Ortega.
Kelvin Cater.
Cal Kid has a fight, I think.
Really?
Who would you put in Ortega's spot right now?
The Russian dude.
Yeah, the Russian dude. Honestly, I think Arnold Allen's better than Brian Ortega. You don't think so? Arnold Allen could crack.
I think Arnold reaches.
Like, I thought he did good against that wrestling dude. Oh, yeah. He kept wrestling.
All right, so who's winning?
I'm going to go with, who is it?
I'll go with Diego.
I think Diego got it.
What's the money on line on that one?
Yeah, I think Diego got it.
142.
He looked very good on the feet. And
He has power. He hurts everyone.
not only that, he trains with Alexa Grasso, right?
Yeah.
That team, right?
Yeah.
She can really box. And he looked very good on the feet. And he's definitely very good at jiu-jitsu. So, yeah, I think he's just more well-rounded. But I look, man, I'm not rooting against, what's his name? Brian Ortega. It's just, I just think he, like,
It's realistic.
Yeah, he just overstepped a little bit. Like,
I got Lopez.
I think I have Lopez.
So everybody got Lopez. Why are we arguing about this?
no, the only thing is that nobody's arguing. We're just saying it's like,
What he said was stupid.
no, he didn't say it. Brian Ortega said it, right?
You reiterated.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's like,
It doesn't go to 170.
I just say that I think the comparison didn't make sense.
Look, the whole hour it took you to get here, you should have been working on here instead of doing that research.
Like, I don't want to get hit by a car. Let me move up and get hit by a bus. Yeah, like
Next fight is Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka.
Can this fight go any different?
No,
I don't think
I
so.
think Pereira wins, then Yuri goes down to middleweight.
To
Why do you
185?
say
That's
that for?
interesting.
He says he can make it.
That's interesting.
It doesn't work around heavy.
That's very interesting.
Alex is just so hard to beat.
10-2 against 30.
This
And
is
four.
the luck of the draw. You think they did that on purpose?
What?
Actually, no, because how many people can actually beat him at 185? I think Whitaker's too small to beat him. You think if like they actually fought, would Whitaker beat him? Alex Pereira?
No.
I don't think so. He's just too
Hey.
small, right? Like Whitaker's too small. So, but what real wrestlers there at 185?
None in the rankings.
Yeah, like or Duplessis maybe, but
Which
What,
per-
185?
no, that was like the luck that he's ran through that. If you look at 205 right now, you don't see that wrestler. They're like,
Oh yeah.
you
Hey,
don't
let's
see that
read it.
wrestler. It's like this guy could beat him.
This
Like
is a title fight too.
Ankalaev.
We didn't.
Ankalaev is gonna be his biggest threat, right?
Yeah.
They know.
Ankalaev is gonna be his biggest threat. If he beats Ankalaev, the guy can be champion to 2050. Like, cause there's nobody. Can you go through that division?
I'll go from the bottom up. Asma Mursakanov, Alonso Minefield, Dominic Reyes.
How many ranked? Oh yeah, we went through this. He's still ranked. Like,
Carlos Goldberg, Anthony Smith, Volkan Oezdemir, Khalil Rountree, Johnny Walker, Nikita Kuyalo,
Yeah, you got knocked out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Alex
Knocked out
Rashid,
of crazy.
Jem Blackjaw.
That Carlos Urberg is pretty good.
Like he fell and he
Wish she would have fought this weekend.
Carlos Oberg is probably out of all the names, and just so y'all know, he comes from a camp called City Kickboxing. So like just off of the camp, you don't think they're gonna beat him. So it's like,
So one of the losses of Alex, he lost to Adesanya.
yeah, and I don't think Adesanya beats him again.
No.
If he fights
Definitely not
Adesanya,
185.
definitely not at 205.
I saw it 110, 205.
So we're in a general consensus that Alex is gonna win.
Yeah, Alex is gonna win. No, not only that, the problem is he may be undefeated for life. Like, yeah, he's a little old, but with that ranking, he can fight till he's 60.
Man,
Is it gonna be the same
He's like,
KO TKO?
there's one guy, Ankalaev, who it's not for sure by any means. Or Rakic, but Rakic can't either. No.
It sucks.
So,
I think TKO.
TKO.
I think TKO.
Knockout.
no, I think he goes out flat.
I think goes up and he should go to heavyweight.
So half and half TKO, KO.
Yo, man, but
No, I think it's a KO.
Pereira's gonna fight like 7 times this year.
This is already his fourth fight of the year, I think.
Swear.
Because he fought Jan when
Who's-
y'all went.
Well, who?
Oh, that was last year.
I mean, like, yeah, but it's in the four. In the
Oh,
calendar
4
year.
in a calendar year, yeah.
We talking about Prochazka?
No, Pereira.
Prochazka?
Pereira.
That man, he's unstoppable, man.
Say the Pereiras.
He just beat Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pereira, Adesanya, Blachowicz. How do you say his name?
Blachowicz.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name. Prochazka and then
Prochazka.
Hill.
Prochazka.
This is his first fight.
Prochazka.
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 Welcome to Hooked on Phonics
Prochazka.
with Chesko.
Prochazka.
Say it together.
Prochazka. No. Prochazka.
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 I was just thinking how many times you would say it. All right. Look, man, I like the card.
So good card overall.
It's a good card.
The original card was better.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Do we just like seeing car crashes? Because can we go through the 155 division real quick again? The one that
Again?
Brian Ortega has some delusion to get into.
Okay, from the bottom or from the side?
From 10.
10. Renato Moicano, Max Holloway.
Stop there. Can McGregor be Renato Moicano?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he knocks him out? The problem is that if he doesn't knock him out in the first round, he can't be Renato Moicano. like Renato Moicano can wrestle.
And he'll go for the feet. He'll go for the takedown.
Like,
Probably beats Moicano.
okay, what 9?
Max Holloway.
That was a good one.
Can he be? Can
That's
he
a
be?
money fight.
Oh, that is the ultimate mega fight.
They can do
money
that one
fight.
for the BMF title.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I was like 50-50. Anything happened in that one.
I
don't
know,
think he
We
keeps
know,
up with his.
we know Max isn't going to take down McGregor.
but I have yet to see. I have seen Max Holloway fight everybody, and I have
think Max
yet
Holloway wins.
to see him stumble.
Yeah, no, I think Max Holloway wins.
The guy has fought Volkanovski. He has fought Brian Ortega. He's fought. He's fought Justin Gaethje. He's fought everybody.
Not only that,
And-
man, that war we just engaged you with.
Like he got hit versus Calvin Kattar a lot. Arnold Allen caught him clean. Like so did the Korean Zombie, and the guy just brushes it off. So there's no way that Conor McGregor beats Max Holloway in a decision. It just doesn't happen.
I don't think it even gets that far because
That's the only way McGregor wins.
yeah, it's historically McGregor doesn't have a tank,
He
So
can't
I-
get to the end of the second round cleanly.
so I don't think he beats Max Holloway.
I think he can. I think he can.
You
He
think
won't,
he can knock
If
him
you say it
out?
louder, maybe.
You think
Put some
he
bass
can knock
in
him
your
out?
I
voice.
think he can knock him out. I think could.
Because that's my problem with McGregor. Like he's fighting guys. Because the last guy, unfortunately, I feel like in hindsight, 2020, as good as he looked versus Eddie Alvarez, I think after that fight we kind of saw Eddie Alvarez was at the end of his prime. The fight versus Khabib was not a fight, barely that.
Ragdoll.
Yes. Unfortunately, we saw what Cowboy was after that. He didn't win a fight. He didn't win the fight before that. He did not win the fight after that. So the guy, and then when a guy has a chin like Dustin Poirier has, and you can't hurt him, what do you do? Like, it's just.
But why are we looking at the 155? I don't think Conor can make 155 anymore.
We're gonna go with the same issue that Brian Ortega had. Like, if you look at the 170s, they're not very entertaining, but they're really good.
I think McGregor's closest chance to winning is Michael Chandler.
Yes, they picked the right. They picked the right opponent. They picked the right opponent for him. I think he wins that fight. I think he beats Michael Chandler. I don't think he beats Justin Gaethje.
That'll be a fun one.
Yeah, I don't think he beats Justin Gaethje. I'm sorry, he can fight Dustin Poirier 20 more times. He's not beating Dustin Poirier.
He's not gonna fight Islam.
The hell. I didn't even look that way. Like, I swear, if he gets him in the rear naked, he might not let go. He might let go. He might not let go. You do not want to get in that. Charles Oliveira.
You can fight Ortega at 55.
Yeah, that one. That one makes it. Brian Ortega's screwed because like Brian Ortega's screwed because Conor McGregor will sleep Brian Ortega.
Yeah, he would.
Like, so, I don't know, man.
Ortega's never been finished.
Huh?
Ortega's never been finished.
Yeah, Holloway finished him.
But he wasn't like finished. The doctor stopped it.
Oh, okay.
That was a TK.
Oh, did it? Yair finished him.
Yeah, it's arm. He's never been properly finished.
So by finish you mean knocked out?
Yeah, or like he tapped, like he gave up.
He's only lost 3 times, right?
Yeah. Only 3 times.
He's only lost 3 times?
16.
And 2 of them he's been finished. Oh, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna. I'm gonna watch the card. Obviously, it's gonna be a fun one. You available to make it here on Saturday?
Maybe.
All right.
Oh, you have to say yes.
This is your leader.
Yeah, I got no other option than you.
This is your leader. Matthew's in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm in San Francisco.
And him and I can do it, but 2 amateurs that don't know anything about this. He probably knows more about this than I do now.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray might make it. I'll talk to Ray, but we'll see. Let me know. Try to be here, and then we get going. What do we have in July? Let's get our schedule together.
In July.
Oh, you have it, right? You have it written down.
I'm gonna be out for most of July.
You going to Cancun?
I'm going to Cancun and I'll be in DC.
Hey, we're having a study. Where did you
I
study?
was supposed to be studying.
You know what pissed me off?
For this podcast.
He didn't make it on Saturday, right? Mm-hmm. And he missed the Canelo one, and he's missed a couple of things.
You know, and I could have made it on Saturday. I thought the Saturday fight was that night.
And he didn't make it on Tuesday either. And I'm like, okay, well, Luis is studying. Luis is studying. He ain't doing nothing.
Tuesday was my anniversary.
Anniversary. Let's talk about anniversary real quick.
For UFC,
You can talk about it on the podcast.
for UFC, July 13th, we have Rose Namajunas.
That's a fight night, isn't it?
Versus Tracy Cortez. It just got replaced.
Oh, really?
Hey, man, I'm watching that
I just
fight. I don't
looked
know
at
if we're going to
that.
be here, but... No, just the pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah.
Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad on July 27th.
All right, so we'll be here July 27th. No, but I think we have a boxing fight before then, right?
Mike Perry, Jake Paul, I forgot what date.
Oh, July 20th, I think.
Jake Paul's fight Mike Perry?
We'll be here for July 20th.
Bare knuckle or regular?
Regular boxing. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. We're
He
gonna
had to
see.
find a replacement.
Mike
Oh, for
Mike Tyson.
Is that going to be on Netflix?
I don't know.
Good question. I don't know.
I would
think so.
Yeah, I would figure
because
it.
if they found a replacement, because I guess they have to fulfill that date.
Mike Perry versus who?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
There's no big boxing fight scheduled yet?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, so in UFC, Adesanya versus Duplessis, that's out. When is that?
August 17th.
August 17th.
August 3rd is the Nick Diaz, Corey Sandhagen card in Abu Dhabi.
When is this?
August 3rd.
We'll be here for that. When is the Masvidal fight? We'll be here for that.
Oh, so the Mike Perry fight
that's
will be
in
on
July.
DAZN.
Masvidal, Nate Diaz, July 1st?
No.
No, July what? I think it might be July 20th.
There's so
I think
many,
it's 12.
Oh, July 12th?
so many dates around here, guys.
Oh, July 6th.
July 6th, so we'll do that.
July 6th is what? A Saturday?
Yeah. So we'll handle those things. But anyways, thank you for watching. We made it to 500. Thank you very much.
Yes. Let's get to 1,000.
We're getting to 1,000 next, but thank you for getting us here to 500. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace. Oh, my bad.